Welcome back, EXOS at Home. I'm Coach Gene, ready to guide you through this 30-minute session focused on lower body. Now, we've already gone through 3 weeks of this emphasis on lower body. We've done things from the step up to the gait, the rotation. Now today, it's time to work on that health of the entire spectrum all around the leg and hip. Okay, so for today, the item or equipment needed is going to be a chair, like we did the first session. It's going to be super important. We're going to be working on that adduction and with the glute. Okay, so go ahead and find that chair at home, something that is maybe just lower than knee height. And you can also maybe get a towel. We are going to be doing some pistol squats to that chair later on. So those are the two things. So chair and maybe a towel just to raise up that elevation. Okay, beyond that, just space and water. And let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be on the ground. We're going to be starting off in our tripod position. So my right knee will be bent, left leg is out, nice and extended. I'm going to be drawing my hips back to my heels with my left hand. So my right knee is down, left hand is down. And all I'm going to be doing from here is reaching through, trying to reach my left foot with my right hand and then rotating up. Reach through, rotate up. Okay, I'm trying to get this adductor here. We're going to be doing 5 reps here. Okay, and then from there, I'm going to place both hands on the ground, rock back so that my toe is up, I'm off my heel, then rock forward, toe down, heel goes up. So I'm really trying to work the internal, external rotation of my hip. Again, 5 times. Okay, and then switch. So left knee is down, right leg is out. Now, when I'm doing this for my thoracic rotation, I want to focus on that flat foot if you can, depending on your ankle ranges. If not, you can just kind of go into the inside part of that big toe and lean it down into the ground. And again, anchor myself down with my right hand, left knee down, reach through that triangle space, and then rotate up. It's not going to be a lot, but you should feel that in that groin adductor. Okay? Give me a nice hold, maybe at that in range. And remember, keep that arm close. We're trying to rotate the spine, not the shoulder. Okay? Same thing, push the hands down, rock heel to toe, that internal rotation. Good, and come back to neutral. From this tall kneeling position, let's go ahead and move our left leg out into a half kneeling position. Both hands are going to come to the ground, okay, as if I'm going to smell the ground, and then I'm going to extend my back leg and rotate to the ceiling, come back down, sit up. Okay, 5 times. Hands come down, extend, rotate up, down, and up. 3 more times. Okay, you can even get some depth with your chest and then bounce up into that rotation. Totally up to you. And switch legs. Okay, again, half kneeling, right leg is up now. Draw my chest forward, extend back, reach up. Same thing. Draw forward, extend back, reach up. 5 times, 5 reps. 1 time through here. Good, and let's make our way to a standing position. Okay, moving on, we're going to jump right into things, into our inverted hamstring position. So remember, we want to have that soft knee, and then we want to drive back with that opposite leg. Hands can come out to a Y, wherever you feel comfortable, and then you're just meeting yourself back to a standing position, okay? So inverted hamstring, 5 reps here. Just getting used to bending at that hip. We're going to be putting a lot of stress all around that glute and groin today. So let's make sure that we get this posterior chain fired up for the session today. 5 reps, and then switch, okay? Basic here. Reach forward, and then stand up. Make sure we keep our spine nice and straight. As I always like to mention, that coffee table position with the spine, and stand, okay? And stand, reach back, and stand. Okay, 5 reps. Now let's turn it up a notch and add the swing of the leg into that hip flexion. So back to the right leg, reach forward again, and then draw the knee up into that nice hip flexion position to that nice tall sprinter position, okay? Reach back, draw up. Reach back, kick up. Now, if you can only get that hip up to here, that's okay. I do want you to swing that leg through and start to get this anterior part of your hip a little bit fired up, and remind it that it's going to do some work today. Okay? So that's what we're doing here with this prep work. We are getting the body activated, ready to accomplish some volume. 4 and 5. Good. All right, last little bit of the prep is going to be that 3-piece movement that I always love, the lateral lunge, drop lunge, leg cradle. Okay? This one is flowy. It's good for that multi-direction, but also kind of gets the legs all at once. Kind of focused on one side, but you're also kind of getting into that opposite side as well. It's a little bit of a dance, so we go lateral lunge. Okay, sitting in that chair, opposite leg is straight, swing back around, drop lunge, and then we're kicking up into that leg cradle. Leg cradle, where we're drawing the heel in and then cradling the knee. Okay, again, lateral lunge, drop, leg cradle. Okay. 5 times. Okay, 1 time through is 1 rep, and then switch sides. Okay, so lateral lunge, drop, leg cradle. Notice how I'm kind of falling after that leg cradle right into that lateral lunge. You can do the same. Last one. All right. Quick water break. Now it's time to get that chair out. Maybe you have a nice stool or box that you can use. Something just lower than knee height. And I'm going to go through what we're going to do next. So for this first series, we're going to focus on one leg at a time. Something that I really think is good when you're doing specifically body weight. You can also do this with dumbbells or barbells, but focusing on that unilateral movement is going to help us kind of get involved with the area we're trying to focus on just a little bit more and kind of help with compensation. Okay? So using this stool here, we're going to do a lateral pillar bridge. We're going to do that with some adduction. Okay, so what I mean by adduction is placing the top of my foot on that chair, and then I'm just trying to raise my hips, really focusing on that inside part of my leg 5 times. Okay, opposite knee can come up to 90, and just get to that top position and pause. Again, we're just doing 5 reps here. Okay, we're trying to work on the health of the hip and the leg. Okay, and then what you can do after you've done 5, come here, place now our back on the ground, so we're facing ceiling, and again, knee is up at 90, and just draw our hips up, flex that glute, leg is extended still, and again, 5 reps, drawing our elbows to the ground, and trying to get that top position, focusing now on the hamstring and the glute. Okay? 5 reps. Switch it up. Okay? And then you're going to kind of swing around, not necessarily off the box, but what we're going to do is use that now the leg that was on top of the box, it's going to be below us, so it's going to be the bottom leg now. And we're just going to use it to punch our hips up and then draw the opposite leg up as well. So You can also just do it here where the legs are together, but I just want to focus on now trying to push away from the ground with that outside of the leg. 5 reps. And 5. Okay? And you're just going to stay down there, and now I'm going to go off of my left side. Okay? Box magically appeared over here. So now we're going to go off our left side. Same thing. Pop up, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Same thing. Come back down. Straight leg glute bridge. Up. Drive that hip through the ceiling, keeping our knee extended and really trying to focus on the posterior chain. 3, 4, and 5. And then remember, last time, flip it around, coming here into our normal lateral pillar bridge or that lateral plank, and just drawing our hip up and down, being a little bit more dynamic. If you want to draw the top leg up, you can. Always having that extended leg. And 5. We're going to focus just on those 3 movements there with the box for another 2 rounds. So 3 rounds total, 5 reps of everything. So it should be 15 reps where we're getting that adduction, the inside part, the glute, and then that lateral part of our leg. Okay, so focus on those 3 movements and then meet me back for the main strength portion of today's workout. This portion of today is going to be fairly difficult, being that it's really going to tax this big muscle here, the rectus, the vastus medialis, and lateralis, so the big bulk of the anterior part of our leg here, as well as some glute. We're going to be doing 2 movements. The first one you guys know pretty well, baby step out, rear foot elevated split squat. Remember, we are just trying to get good angles with our shin. Okay, if we have trouble getting depth and our knee doesn't glide over that toe nicely and our foot isn't staying flat, just reach out another half step, another half step, so we're staying nice and flat with our foot, okay? And we are going to be doing this for time. So that's movement number 1. Movement number 2 is going to be the pistol squat. Now, you want to stay fairly close to the box, and this is where you can add that towel just for some elevation. Maybe a little example of that would be this pad here. You can add it on top, and it's just a small movement where we're just owning that one-legged squat position and back up. Now if you're comfortable, you can just do it to depth and just use the chair down and up. Okay, so opposite foot isn't out here. That's going to cause a little bit of stress on the anterior part of our body. We're just trying to shadow that foot next to the one that's on the ground. Okay, sinking in, resting for a second, and then back up. Now the trick of today, as I said, we're going to be doing this for time, not reps. We're going to be going back to the classic setup of interval training, or 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Okay, so what does that mean? We're going to be doing rear foot elevated split squats for 30 seconds straight. Your tempo, your intensity, and then 30 seconds of rest. Then on the same leg, you're going to be going to the pistol. So we're going right leg, left leg, left leg. We're going to be doing this for 2 rounds of each movement. So first, I will be doing this with you, so we're getting that leg pump. We're going through it with you, letting you know some little tips all the way through. Okay, so I have my timer here, and you should see this pop up on the screen. Here, okay, so you'll have that here.
3,
let's go ahead and get into
2,
it.
1,
Rear foot elevated
go.
split squat. Let's go. 30 seconds of work. Come on, another 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Good. Now we're going on to that pistol squat. So not as much of a step out. just a little baby step to be able to meet our butt down into that pad, okay? So we're doing that again for 30 seconds here. Again, off that right leg. A little longer rest, probably a little longer than you're used to. All right, let's get our setup. Plant that foot into the ground. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sit, drive up. Really focus on that bottom position. If you need to use the opposite foot to kind of tap to get your balance, you can. But we really want to try to feel that through the glute and quad. Hands can come out for balance, okay? So I kind of have my handlebars out here and kind of use those for support. Another 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest.
And stand, good. All right, now we're moving on to the left leg. Left leg. As I said, you can also use that pad or towel, whatever you have at home, just to elevate. So when you're doing those pistols, you don't have to go so low and you're under control. All right, left leg, rear foot elevated split squat. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, rest.
Okay, so pretty tough there for 30 seconds. This next round, let's try to count our reps. Let's see how many reps we can accomplish here with this pistol.
3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. 2. Remember, handlebars out. Boom. Use those things. Pull yourself up. Those imaginary bars out in front, and then it kind of pulls you through. Seven seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Very nice. One more time through each leg. Okay, one more time through each leg. Shake it out a little bit if you need it. Remember to focus on technique, movement quality over quantity. Of course, get as many reps as you can in. We really want to focus on the quality of movement rather than trying to just accomplish a bunch of
1, go.
bad movement. Okay, so it's nice and smooth. You can see those arms are coordinating as I go down. The outside hands kicking back, similar to that sprinting style. Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Good. In between sets, if you want to, just shake it out, walk around a little bit, move. Here we go. We're back on in 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
Awesome. Going back to that left side. very challenging. One points of today is that, you know, it's not only I'm showing you guys the movement, but I'm also going to work out on my own. So thank you guys for holding me accountable and doing all this with you, because I'm also getting a little movement and getting in shape as well.
3, 2,
Here we go.
1, go.
Let's go. Come on, 10 more seconds.
Three, two, one, rest.
Awesome. Last round of pistols, and we are finished here with this block. Let's go. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Tap and stand. Come on. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Awesome. We are finished. Good job. Give yourself a mini golf clap wherever you're at. We are done with that. Not easy there, and a lot of volume, but lots of good work. I hope that you're starting to feel it in the hip. I hope you're ready to go. My hips are feeling nice and loose, ready to dance. Let's grab a quick sip of water. Get our mind kind of refocused, let the heart rate come down a little bit. Maybe just a couple big breaths. Because we're going to finish with a big bang, which you guys know I love. I throw those Tabatas out, okay, all the time, but we are going to do a Tabata here. Now we're going to be doing it in a fashion that kind of lets you decide what you want to do. The big thing here is that I want to focus on one leg at a time. We kind of talked about that unilateral day, you're going to do basically one of two things, okay? So you can do a one-legged jump rope, where we're just coming up, bouncing on one leg, like so. Or you could take it one step further into that inverted hamstring, where we're coming up and we're getting that vertical hop, jumping into place. Okay, you can even do just here, if you want, tuck and go. Totally up to you, but we're going 20 seconds of work off of one leg, 10 seconds of rest, and then switching to our other leg in Tabata fashion. And that's going to be our finisher for today. So you choose either jump rope, inverted hamstring with the knee punch, or you can kind of shadow to that quarter squat and that vertical hop. So up to you, you decide, but make sure that we're focusing one leg at a time. Okay, I'm going to set my timer. Here we go. Time should appear right there. Okay?
3, 2, 1, go.
Sweep through, kick. Boom. Let's go. Halfway through.
3, 2, 1, rest.
That went pretty smooth. I didn't expect it to go that smooth. I'm going to do every variation here, okay? I'm going to start with that sweep through,
3, 2,
the toughest
1, go.
Let's go. Good, sweep up, load, punch, and go. Doesn't have to be a big hop. Just try to get your full foot off the ground.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Awesome. Very challenging. I'm gonna go into that quarter squat now and punch.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
Three, two, one, rest.
Oh. Yes, heart rate is going up. Let's go, right leg.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good, come on. Stay with me. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Oh, tough. Okay, now we are going back. I'm going to
3,
jump rope. 1 leg at a
2,
time. Here we go.
1, go.
Jump rope, little hops. Calf work.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Not easy. 20 seconds of jumping on 1 leg.
3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, rest.
Awesome. Another round left. 1 more on each leg.
3,
Let's go. You
2,
decide what you want to do.
1, go.
Let's get through it. 20 seconds each side.
Three, two, one, rest.
Hurting. Last set here. Come on.
3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, rest.
I'm out.
3,
Done.
2, 1, done.
That one got me. Great job, team. Of course, water. Let's take a small break with the shins. And what we're going to do from here is 3 different movements. Okay? First things first though, let's make sure that from the ankle to the knee, our shin is completely flat and that our spine is nice and straight. Using the hands to spot you on the ground, you're going to hinge forward, not with the upper back or mid back. We're going to do that with the hip and low back. Okay? So you're going to hinge forward, give me a nice good reach. Okay? And then come back up to that top position. Then you're going to try to place my right shoulder into that left knee and rotate across. Just gentle, okay? We don't want to try to aggravate anything. We are a little looser because we're moving, but we just want to be nice and easy with those movements. And then lastly, coming down onto the elbow, okay? Off of that front leg with my arm, I'm going to do a nice oblique reach and try to get some space all the way from my quad here and just open all this up. Okay? We're going to do that 3 times. So reaching forward, maybe getting a little bit more depth, rotate, and then big reach over 3 times. Reach, rotate, and then open up. Okay, switch sides, same thing. Trying to really get that depth, okay, find that with our hip, okay, we don't want to find that depth rounding our back as you see so many kind of do, and if it's too easy and your shin or your foot is close to your body, just move it out and you'll get more of a stretch, okay, so rotate and out, reach, rotate, and out, okay. All right, very nice.